everybody and welcome to today's video. So this is a fairyloot unboxing for January 2024. This is the combo box where we have the YA pick and the adult pick for the month. So let's get into it. In case you're new to fairyloot, the combo box, they have no extra goodies or anything like that. You just get a dust jacket, the book, some information about the book on a card, and so usually it is the adult book that's first, so let's see. That I've noticed anyway. Let's see if that's the case this time round. The back looks absolutely stunning. Oh no, actually I think this might be YA because it says something about regency stuff. Okay, so this is forbidden desire woven through every stitch is the quote at the front. Oh, it's one of those shiny covers. That's really pretty. This is a fragile enchantment by Alison Saft. This cover is absolutely phenomenal. Usually I really don't like people on the cover, but when they've illustrated them and they're like drawings, I think it's stunning. I think it can look really cool. And this is in collaboration with Orion Books. This is the spine, really stunning. We've got this beautiful like rose, soft rose, like the detailing looks like it was like pastel drawings as the sprayed edges, and that goes from the top and the bottom as well. And this looks amazing. So this is the art for the character design, and we have a letter from the author as well. Oh my god, the writing's beautiful, but it's really coily and I can't read some of the words. Okay, let's get into the details of this beautifully designed book. So we already have our end papers. Oh, it's stunning. Everything's so stunning. There's our end paper art right here. We've got our two main characters, who I'm assuming is Kit and Neve. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. And on the back we have some different artwork. This is absolutely stunning. I'm assuming she's in her bedroom looking out. Desiring that love. Seems like they've got like the fate, like, you know, that thread of fate and destiny. I wonder if the other character is holding that. The undercover looks beautiful. It looks like a classic romance story. It says A Fragile Enchantment by Alison Saft, and on the back it says she embroidered until Kit's breathing evened out beside her until it fell quietly into rhythm with hers. I'm thinking it's more romance than anything. I don't think there's, so far it doesn't seem like there's any fantasy elements, but obviously I haven't read this little blurb yet, so we'll have to see. The back has a reverse dust jacket, which this is stunning. It looks like this. So it's what's on the character art card on the reverse sides. It's beautiful. Both of them are beautiful. So it's nice to be able to switch out which colour I prefer. And then the blurb just says, in glittery Averland, nobles attend candlelit balls while unrest brews among the working class. Renowned dressmaker Neve is tasked with designing the prince's wardrobe for a royal wedding, but the magic in her blood, okay, so it does have magic, that's good to know, that lets her stitch emotions and memories into fabric is the same magic that will eventually kill her. Cursed and alone, Neve finds herself drawn into the prickly cold prince, and an unlikely friendship begins to blossom into something more. That is until an anonymous gossip column is released, exposing their chemistry and threatening a scandal. As tensions rise within the royal court and protests rage outside its walls, Neve must decide what cost she is willing to pay for a future and a love she never thought possible. So this is definitely more romantic than I tend to go for. I love that it does have fantasy elements because that is something that's gonna probably keep me engrossed and entertained. So yeah, I don't think it'd probably be something that's super high on my TBR right now out of the other books that I am more driven towards, but it is a beautifully put together book, and it's only a short one, to be honest. It looks like it's around 200 pages or so, and when I get to it I'm sure it won't take me too long to whiz through. We've also got the signature as well here. Yeah, it just looks like it's beautifully put together. Hopefully I enjoy it. Different to what I usually read. Oh, and I've just realised that the card is right here. The theme was Regency and Scandal. And then picking out the adult book, let's see what we've got here. Oh, this looks very dark in comparison. Oh, make sure I've got everything in my hand. Oh, this seems like complete opposite colours, where this one is all like pink and light. This one seems like dark blues and purples. So this is called wow, The City of Stardust by Georgia Summers, and it looks about the same sort of length, you know, size wise. This is stunning. The cover on the front here is beautiful. It's got some glittering effects on the font, the title, the author's name, and just some like stars scattered around up here, and that sort of theme carries around throughout the sprayed edges, which just looks like a beautiful Milky Way. There's also like a castle or like a tower at the bottom here, and a key at the top there, and the bottom of the key at the bottom of the book, which is a cool touch. Love how it all connects. And on the back here we have curses are made to be broken. So we have another piece of character art with the author's note on the reverse. The theme for this month is a star chosen for the adult book box, and this is how the little card looks. I'm liking that they're including the character art somewhere within the book, that you get a choice to, you know, hang this up as well as have it physically on the book. That's really cool. I don't think they did that all the time before, but this is like the full picture there. On the back we have another character gazing out into the unknown. I wonder if this is going to have like portal magic or something. It's kind of giving me that vibe. Oh, she's Caribbean. The author is half British, half Trinidadian. That's really cool. In the Russia, Colombia, the US. Wow. Varied experiences. That's amazing. This one says there is a cost to survival, Violet Everly. It is just a matter of fine-tuning the price. For centuries, Everlys have seen their brightest and best disappear, taken as a punishment for a crime no one remembers, for a purpose no one understands. The tormentor is a woman named Penelope, who never ages, never grows sick, and never forgives a debt. 10 years ago, Violet Everly's mother left to break the curse and never returned. Now, Violet must find her mother, or she will be taken in her place. Her hunt leads her into a seductive, magical underworld of power-hungry scholars, fickle gods, and monsters bent on revenge, and into the path of Penelope's quiet assistant, Alexander, who she knows cannot be trusted. Drawn. Tied to a very literal deadline, Violet will travel to the edges of the world to find her mother and the key to the City of Stardust, where the Everly story began. That sounds awesome. I love the idea that she's looking for like a family loved one, a loved family member, and romance might kind of happen on the way. That just sounds awesome. This sounds like something that I'd fully enjoy. Oh wow, the underneath of the dust jacket is stunning. That is beautiful. It looks like it's got flecks of glitter within the background as well. I don't think it's going to pick up on the camera, but that is stunning. And then we've got that as the spine, and we look like we have another reversed jacket. This is cool. Wow, it gives it a whole different vibe, don't you think? Like these plums and purples and sort of Albany colours, these autumnal shades, as opposed to the purples on this side, like the more Milky Way colours and deep skies. That's so cool. Oh, I am very excited for this one. So let's quickly wrap up what I thought about January's boxes, shall we? So January's box, for our YA pick, we have A Fragile Enchantment by Alison Shaft. I am curious for it, but I'm not super stoked. It's just more romancy than I would tend to pick up on my own. It's something I've never heard of, so I'm always, you know, interested in trying different things for me. So I'm always interested in trying new to me authors, new genres as well. I just hope I mean, I've been enjoying romance a lot recently, but usually it's been very much like either political intrigue is the main point, or it's been very high fantasy with romance. This seems like it's definitely a romance with magical elements, so let's see how I get on with that, but it does seem interesting nonetheless. The City of Stardust by Georgia Summers definitely seems like something that would be more up my street. It seems more like there's romance elements, but it is a fantasy at its base, searching for a lost family member. And also these keys to this other world, which sounds magical in itself. I really do hope it is kind of like portal magic, because I do tend to enjoy that in my stories. So yeah, mixed feelings in terms of if I think I'm going to enjoy it or not, but can't deny these are really beautiful covers. The artists on this have done a fantastic job, and I'm sure they've brought to life exactly what the authors and all the creative people wanted. So these are really beautiful copies, and if anything, you know, doesn't go to plan in terms of enjoyment, at least I'll have very beautiful books on my shelf. So that is it for today's video. Thank you ever so much. Sorry I've been cut off. This is such an awkward angle. I think it might be the last video I'm filming, potentially, in my current home. We'll see, we'll see. So I've sort of had to crop out mess, and also my head. Apparently my head is mess. That's fine, I accept that. Anyway, thank you ever so much. You guys should let me know what you think of January's picks for Fairy Loot. If you're excited, which one you're more excited for out of the 2 books, which seems more like your sort of vibe and that you'd really enjoy. And yes, if you haven't already, don't forget to give this a thumbs up and subscribe, and share with other book lovers if you would like to. I would greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall catch you in another video soon. Bye.